All right, everybody, welcome. May God bless you today. Thank you for joining. We are about ready to start. I'm just looking over the news here. We've had jobless claims came out. That's a big one. Durable good orders, existing home sales at 10. Let's see how we got nat gas at 10:30. All right, get that out of the way. 8:30, we saw a little bit of action. Not too much. I don't know what the numbers are, but I don't think it's my candlestick so large. Let's fix that. I got fat wick. Yeah, you minute. One. No, duh. Not that. Two. All right. Getting there, guys. I'm getting there. All right, guys. Let's see. We got Thursday here. Thursday's gonna be a good day. It's going to be a blessing. I know it is. Got some good stuff in store for us. Let's take a hop around the markets. Well, we do have showing up right here. We have a sell coming in at the micro NASDAQ, probably the NASDAQ as well. Gold has no setups yet. We did miss one at 7:30. Look at that. Nice short right here. Boom, short right at that point. Shoots right down to targets, finds a floor, and we're out with a win. High grade copper had a win. Well, that's a shame. We're missing some good trades here. Go short there. That's a little guy. Took a little heat, but eventually we came back down to it. All right, let's see how our crude is going. Well, we just missed a setup in crude. Here was a winner right at that point. So we went overbought here. We went here a short right into the extension 62 line. That's good. That's a winner in crude. And then we have another one that happened just now, and I'm late to the party. So I missed that one. Missed both of them. But if you have the Lion System indicators, you wouldn't miss these. I'm busy running around doing other stuff. All right, high grade copper. We'll switch that out to, um, ooh, that's very ominous, isn't it? We hit that uh, supply zone right here, and we took a little heat. Went down from that high, and this is the YM, the daily view of the YM. All right, nothing going on here. We did have the YM short here, which was at earlier in the day, 7 o'clock. That was a winner. Micro NASDAQ is still a possible trade. So there is the entry. So we're going to be looking for an entry short there. We're overbought in Leto channels. Excuse me. And expectancy is up. Tendency here is to be above the 100, and we are above 100, so we're in line with our expectation. But eventually all markets do change, and I expect this one to change to the downside. Gold, we did have a good trade there, but now we're waiting for it to become overbought, oversold, and we'll jump on the next opportunity. Let's see if I can. Well, I am connected to stock data. We took 2 losses yesterday in equities. Here was one. We went short in Meta right here, and it ended up getting stopped out. So Meta disappointed yesterday. And then also in Tesla, we took a short here, and it disappointed. We did not get down to target. So 2 losses. What I did in Tesla, though, is I took less of a, I cut down the risk. I think I only traded to this point. So it took a $1.95 risk on that. Meta, though, I did not do any adjustments. So, well, now, honestly, and not just to be covering my butt, but the entry rules say that when you go short, um, so we went short on this signal right here. And going short on that signal right here, I would have put a stop above that swing high as a 10 o'clock news announcement came out. So we went short right at that level, and the stop was still up here, and actually it would have hit target had we held on to it. So I'm not ready to jump off of that one yet. I think that had some validity. We do have another short that worked out, and that was right here, a little guy. This one was a good short right there. We went to target right away. Another one, if you're still in the market, we're going there short. So Tesla and Meta had a few options, I should say. Let's see where it opens up this morning. Now I don't have my Schwab data for equity starts at 9:30. It's only for the regular trading hours. I do not have overnight information for equities, so we're going to wait for 9:30. Have another 29 minutes. All right, well, we've got another higher level here to put in for our short with micro NASDAQ, so let's look for that one. Keep an eye out there. Okay, well, we are now oversold in the HG, high grade copper, so we're waiting for a buy signal to come in here. Crude has had an interesting morning at 9 o'clock. Existing home sales at 10. Natural gas at 10:30. Yeah, the crude report came out yesterday at 10:30. Why don't we jump over there? Crude. What happened yesterday at 10:30? Well, 10:30. Well, before it, we definitely had some movement. So we were oversold here. Had you gone long on this signal, which is a valid setup, you did not hit target, and that was probably a loss. What I would have suggested, though, and actually you'll see what I did, So it's not what I would have suggested, but it's what I did. I went long. You can see the blue buy arrow. I went long here, and the minute that we broke above it, we had, when you have one bar that closes completely above your entry line, that is where you move your trailing stop to break even. So I did move my trailing stop to break even here, and the market retreated there. So that was a break even trade. Could have been beautiful, but it wasn't. It was downright ugly. All right, we're looking for an overbought, oversold here in this market. We'll wait for that. Copper is getting there. Nat gas has a 10:30, no, 10 o'clock release. 10 o'clock, and natural gas is 10:30 natural gas. My mistake, 10:30 natural gas. So let's draw a, just a little warning arrow, 10:30, in case I space out. Nat gas report there. High grade copper. Copper, look at this beautiful setup. This is what I like to see, is oversold market, but a tendency to be above the 100, which is what this green information shows us. So this shows a divergence, and I like to see that because something is amiss here. The market is out of order, and I'm expecting this to do a nice move up to the 100 at least. We need to wait a little bit, of course, until we get an extension 62 dot. Right now, the entry level would be up here, but that is much too close to the 100 moving average for me to be interested. I want to see one that maybe comes in right in this area. That would be ideal. And then we'll take in the lion method and see if we can pull in some points on high grade copper. Let's keep an eye out for that. YM is in the middle of no man's land. One possible alternative, now this is not some trade that I advocate, but you can do your own experimenting, is we do have an expectancy to be above the 100. We hit these levels, we shot up. This could have been a great entry point right here, since the expectancy is up and we've got a good push upward in momentum, and we would have hit our target right at that point, right here at this level. So that's our target level. This is our entry, which is right at that point in time. Our stop was down here. Now the stop was pretty sizable. Stop was $370 stop in the YM, so that's the risk in the in that trade. The Russell is in the middle of nowhere right now. Micro NASDAQ, we are short in the micro NASDAQ. All right, I've got an order in here. You can see right at that level. Target is going to be down here. After that, we got to move down in the micro NASDAQ. We're going to put a stop up above that level. And we might not get filled. You know what? That's all right. If you don't get filled, I should put a market order in at that price. All right. Well, we are filled. It did retrace. So let's hold on for target, guys. Hold on for target. All right. Let's see here. Short in the MNQ. Short in the MNQ. We just need a little pop down, guys. A little pop. That's all we need. There we go. There we go. The MNQ. Well, if it doesn't go my way right away, I might be in the wrong way. Just to make money soon, or else I'm out of here. Finding some support, buyers are still here at the bottom where they launched this move upward. I have no problem with exiting out of this market at any time. I don't like those two little railroad tracks at the bottom. Those are not pretty. Hmm. Got a pretty move there against this. I don't like the pops. There is some overhead resistance or support that came in and now is resistance. So that was the former support here. It launched that guy. It fell apart. We're a little bit in the money. This could be the move, guys. This could be the move. This could be the move. This could be the move. I'll move my stop to break even once that bar or any bar closes completely with its high below the entry price. That's what I'm shooting for. Push down. So I'm risking 58 bucks, 580 in a full-size NASDAQ. Don't like that. We don't want to find the buyer support there at the bottom. Hmm. Deal here, guys. Not working here. I'm going to hold out for one more push down. Put a stop above that level. How are you doing today, everybody? Hope you're blessed. God is on the throne. Don't despair. Everything is working out to plan. God is in control. Let's go. NASDAQ. He's giving us a little fake out here. Well, I'm going to take that. We're going to put our stop, trail it down to here, guys. I don't like that move. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to be in it. Just going to get stopped out. That's fine with me. We'll go back in short if we don't have to. All right. Well, we got stopped out. Not going to cry about it. It just didn't work out. Small losses are okay with me. I don't like this setup. Tendency, you can see, is coming up into a positive mode, so that gives us caution to go short, but this is not authoritative. This isn't like the oracle of truth. Tendency is a little bit of a thumbnail, something to consider if you have any questions, you know. There's into some buyers down there at that level. There are buyers at the 18,825 level, everybody. 18,825 must be the value spot. All right, let's see what copper is doing. All right, well, copper is setting up nicely. This is our buy level in copper. Nothing going on here. Let's get rid of that line. That's misleading. Yeah, the micro NASDAQ. I don't think we're going to be going lower here. So we tried our one trade. You know what? Do it once. Don't want to keep going in on a trade that lost. So if you do it once, obviously it just wasn't meant to be. We're going to ignore it. Consider it ignored. And you know what? If it goes to our target, I'm happy that it did it. But I'm looking for other greener pastures here. No, nothing yet. It's our 1030 line. Yesterday, I think we had 5 winners and the one loser in Tesla. Had a break-even trade, 5 winners, and a Tesla loss, so not a bad deal. I'm risking $300 per trade. So one of the things that extension 62 lines does, which is what this indicator is, the drawing the cyan and the magenta dots, drawing this blue line, is it also calculates the risk and how well it lets you input your maximum risk. It tells you what the actual risk is of that potential position, and it automatically calculates the nearest integer contract count for you to trade. So this is telling me that it's a $44 risk from here to here. Therefore, I can, if I want to risk $300 or at most $300, then I could trade 6 contracts there. Yeah, look at that. NASDAQ is just not going to be going lower today. Let's see. All right, this is it. Not much else setting up. I need nat gas to push down to an oversold level down here before we get interested in buying. Hey, or go up to the top here. This overbought level is up here. Oversold level is down here. Yeah, look at that. Buyers at 18,825. If you're a trend trader, this might be a good time to trade it. If you're a trend trader, I don't know. I don't like trading trends. This one would have been a good trade. We have the target. Maybe we'll have to do an episode where we do trend trades. One thing I would like to see is it come down to the 100 and then bounce up and then look for trends in that direction. Natural idea, use the 100 period MA as a trend filter. So for instance, right here, we came in from above it, we hit it, We pushed up. This would have been where I would have gone long, I guess, right? A more courageous person could have gone long when it hit here as well. And we did hit target, but that's a good amount of risk. Not too excited about that idea. Here is a really good one. So you could either have taken this guy, which was a fill right here, or fill right here. So there are some valid trend trades, perhaps. I think this one would have been preferable for me. We went oversold. See, but the tendency is all green here, so that makes me wonder if it's valid. All right, so micro Nasdaq is doing its thing. Look at that though, huh? We had some good trades. You went long here, eventually you target. Tendency was green, which is what we want to see when we're going long. We hit target, hit entry right here. Stop would have been down here at this level, all right? F6 here, draw that. Entry was right there, and we did hit target. Well, one way to increase more trades is to take trend trades. Increase your trade counts. Still looking for our lion setup, guys. Lion waits for two things. Waits for overbought, oversold. That is the first criteria. Here we are deeply oversold. And we're waiting for a buy dot. So this is our current buy level in copper. A quick tutorial, if you would, on what Leto Channels does. Now these channels are the indicator called Leto Channels. It also is producing this center line. It's also producing a tendency histogram. And the green dots show us that 90% of the time prices don't reach here. 90% of the time prices are above that level. 10% of the time prices have reached between the green and the blue. So this is a 90-10 line, it's the dividing line. And that also green line is now here when we get yellow warning dots showing that we're below the 90-10 line. So this yellow dot and everything, and we stop printing the pinstripes in the background, that shows us we are oversold. And we're expecting a move back based on fibs. Very simple. Nasdaq still messing around. We're waiting, guys. Sleepy morning, 9:22 here. 9:22. Sleepy day here. This could have been a good trend trade. Looking for a short in this area. Tendencies are down. Market certainly obeyed that. Yeah, this one with a tendency was up. I wouldn't have gone short there necessarily. It was a loser if you did. The target was down here, never got hit, but something to think about. We could go short here. I think I mentioned this already, but there was a valid lion setup here. So we went overbought. We had a extension 62 sell dot print. And this is right where we went short. That's where we went short, and the target was right down here, so that worked out. Micro NASDAQ is going higher. Gold just never got oversold. It never got to our entry level down here. Well, not our entry, but our step one setup there. All right, just kind of mucking around here. All right, waiting for hybrid copper coming into our entry level. Now that's pretty big amount of risk, guys. 525 bucks. See how much risk that is. All right, if we went down to this level, it's 287. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really should have been trading probably right at this level. Break above there is interesting. Okay. And if you were to go along there, it's about $312 of risk. It's a little too much distance for me. I don't like having that. Oh, that's a big drop here. We're at 525. Another thing about these risk numbers at the bottom right of the chart is they do turn magenta when your maximum risk, in this case $300, is exceeded by the risk of the market, the risk of this distance. So it turns magenta colored. If the risk is small, then it turns white. So $213 risk is less than 300, but in this case, 525 is greater than 300. So all right, well, we hit it. Now I'm interested. I think I would, if I were to go long here, I'd put a stop below there. That's where buyers came back in. So let's do a buy limit. I'm going to go buy limit when we go back down to that level. I'm going to put a stop down here. If we get filled, if not, no big deal. I'm putting a buy limit at the high of this bar. Let's go down a little bit more. All right, do a quick check around the markets here. Nat gas doing nothing. Micro Nas mucking around. Yeah, nothing here. We need to get into our overbought, oversold levels. No two ways about it. All right, we might get filled in our copper. We are filled in copper. I'm going to put a stop a little tighter. And we're going to go for our target, which is right up there. So by moving my stop up, definitely got a better looking reward to risk picture. Don't want to risk much. I'm risking maybe about 120 or so. And 1250 is the risk. We got stopped out. Not a problem. Small amount of risk. All right, well, that does nothing to our bottom line except bruise our ego. Micro NASDAQ got us for a small, I don't know what it was, a couple bucks. MGC doing nothing. If you're a trend trader, this could be a good setup for a trend trade. You'd go short below here. We were up like 590 yesterday or 550. Not too bad. Dollars, I should say. YM equities are just drifting higher. There's NASDAQ going along. All right, well, it would have blown through my other preferred stop distance, so glad I got out of that earlier. A little quick retracement tool here. Still not too impressed. All right, 9:30, guys. We just opened. The market has opened now. Oh, look at that. Wow. All right, copper is going a little bit lower. Crude, gas, not much going on. What's that? Going up, going up. You guys want to do a trend trade? I know you do. You're chomping at the bit, aren't you? So well, I am, that's for sure. I'm gonna do a little trade here. Let's give it a shot. Let's go with two contracts. Sell if you ask. Let's see if we can get fill here, guys. This is a trend trade. I don't think I've ever done one before here on the Alliance system. If we get filled, I'm not going to chase the price, guys. I'm going to wait for it to come back up to that level. I do not want to chase price ever. I do sometimes, and I'm an idiot for doing it, but I'm not going to chase it today. I like the tendency lines are down. Tendency histo is south. Price is definitely going south at the open. Okay, crude, copper just dropped out of the bottom. piece of work. We are in oversold now in copper again. Oh, we are long. So now we're long, we're short in gold. Hmm. All right, we're risking it all here on a trend trade. So tendency is down. The MA is dropping here. Market just opened. We saw a good push lower. Let's see. Let's see if we can reach the 333, no, 33.31 level is what we're shooting for. 33.31 looks like it's a million miles away. NASDAQ, M2K, YM is plummeting. Poor YM, just cannot get its act together. No can do. Cannot get it back together. All right, let's see here. Gold is going to do to us. So we are risking, actually, we'll be risking here about $175. Because I've got two contracts, remember? And going to be $110 gain if we hit it. That's looking a little better. Trend trade, I don't know. What was I thinking? Trend trades. Okay, nat gas is hitting lower. Okay, yeah, gold, you can go south. That's fine with me. It's fine with me. 9:36 in the morning, y'all. Hey, gold. This is a decision point for gold. Are we gonna go lower or higher? All right, well, we're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there, but we're coming into the spot where we launched the buy. The buyer stepped in. All right, we broke through that level, guys. Moving down. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to break even, plus a little bit here, missions, and let's see what we can do. Let's consider. Yeah, come on now, we're getting there. Check it out, everybody. Oh, right when I say that. Gold peters out. Maybe it'll hit it, maybe it won't. Still don't know. Nobody knows. Future's uncertain and what is it? What did Morrison say? The future's uncertain and the end is always near. Wise man. Or am I hacking those lyrics? Somebody needs to correct me. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby. That's the song. Maybe that's Let It Roll. Wrong artist. Let it roll with this. Roadhouse Blues. Oh, we're almost at target, guys. Come on now. Come on, hit it. If we could or not. Look at that. Look at that gold. Look at gold. Now you gotta stop me around gold. Really? I was like a tick or two away. Don't be a pill. But you know what? If you're a pill, you're just being who you are. Maybe. All right. Let's push it again now. Yeah, all right. I'll move you up into where you were before. Twister. Move my target up a little bit, guys. Just see if we can hit that level again. Coming up on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. About $100 target. 108 target, guys. That's what we're shooting for. It's like not that hard, right? 54 ticks in gold. You can do it, baby. We did it. We did it, everybody. Target achieved in a trend trade of gold, guys. Wow. Talk me into it, you sweet talkers. All right, and gold continues to move south. I don't know how you did it. Talk me into a trend trade. Oh, where are we at with our copper? Copper is inching back. Crude, gas, doing nothing. Nothing going on. MNQ. Glad I didn't go short again. Look at that, guys. Gold is happily just bouncing around our target. Give me a momentito, y'all. All right. Let me know if you see anything popping up, because I have a little bit of distraction here. So hold on. Um, Yep, still tied up, guys. Let me know. Let's take a quick look. Ooh, NASDAQ. It's approaching overbought. You can only buy it so much before it runs out of juice. Yep, still nothing here. We haven't put in a newer buy dot, so I'm hesitant to go long there. My dog has joined. Hi, puppy. Yes. All right, my little puppy has joined me. I'm gonna have to have him on the episode once. I'll have to see how it goes. He will win your little heart over. Copper is getting back to our old buy line. Not so excited since it was a area of selling before. I don't have any reason to believe it's gonna be an area of buying right now. So, well, gold could have given us more, but I'm happy. I'm happy with what I got out of gold. And I have an exciting lunch plan today, guys. I'm going to Culver's. I'm gonna have a burger. You guys know about Culver's? Hmm. Right. What's going on? Yeah, look at you, Copper, you little faker. Where are we at? All right. MNQ has hit overbought. See it plainly as the nose on my face. There was the big winner for right now, guys, right there. We did have a loser, though. Not happy about you, Copper. So we lost 112 on that trade. I don't know if you guys see this, but top left is my little window that basically looks for all of these uh, uh, rulers, and it will summarize them. So in this case, we have a 9 tick loss, and you can see that's what it comes up here, 9 P&L. So if I add multiple rulers onto the chart, it'll summarize all of them. I think it's pretty cool. No, I just think it's the coolest. Crude is having its own little party here. YM is not sure which way to go. It had a rough, I think it had a bad day yesterday. That's a big move up that just got hammered. But if we come back up to this level, the 41,000 level, that's a good idea. Because we have a rising wedge if we do that. That is an upward trending market. All right, not much else. Micro Nasdaq is our overbought market today. We didn't look at stocks yet. Okay, that one. Tesla opened up on a gap down. Well, not technically a gap, but there's a closed open right where it's closed. But I like the tendency with up, tendency histogram. Hey Matt, there I see your post. Yes, I have a Jack Russell puppy. Not a puppy actually. He's 9 years old, but I still call him my puppy. I'll have to put a video out with him in it because he is just this. Everyone loves him. But today is garbage day and landscaping day, so he really goes crazy. How's your trading going today, my friend? All right. Well, copper has redeemed itself. We did have a buy signal here in copper. I went long and quickly got out because it just didn't feel right. Turned out I was smart to get out. You missed it, or maybe you didn't, but I did a trend trade, Matt, so you might be proud of me. Market had just opened here, gold put in a real nice topping pattern, so I decided to go short on a breakdown here and got out there with a little two contracts, got out $108 profit. Yes, sir, existing home sales right here. Jobless claims seem to be pretty boring. Nothing happened to it. We have a 10:30 nat gas report. So I put a little yellow line here at 10:30 to tell us we've got a little news here. If copper goes north, it's just one that got away. That's all that happened. Hindsight 2020, should have bought it. Well, I didn't want to buy it here because I'm so close to the 100, so not my trade, okay? Not my trade. Existing home sales. 3 minutes away from the existing home sales report of April 24th, 2025. So I had two little losses today. So far, I'm down, and one win, which is a nice win. I'm still down $31. Wah, wah. But yesterday, Matt, we ended up, I think 550 or 560. Had a lot of good lion trades. Still not oversold in gold yet. Micro Nasdaq is just a screamer. Pretty proud of my trend trade. Cool. Good, Matt. Hang in there. Now Meta is going up. Tesla is pretty much DOA. Nobody likes losing 71% of their net income. Elon, God bless him. He definitely got hurt in his desire to help America. No good deed will go will go unpunished. Too funny. I haven't looked at the Bitcoin market. Not too much. I don't know. I don't follow it very much. All right. Like Meta is driving the Nasdaq. Something's driving Nasdaq up. Got a big lunch plan today, Matt. I'm meeting a friend of mine from church for lunch. Very interesting guy. He has gone blind in his recent, I think 4 years ago, he went blind, and he's probably my age, so interesting life change. Going to Culver's. Have me a burger and fries. All right. This is interesting, Kappa. Kappa, Kappa. Come and get me, Kappa. All right, brother. Yeah, definitely. Oh, what are we doing? Are we cracking here? YM is resting. Do you trade this big move up in micro NAS? Big moves. That's a $4,300 move in the NASDAQ. Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna look at the mic at the NASDAQ here. Well, the NASDAQ is putting in a good little trend run. I like to look at rising wedges like this. And if we do see that pattern, that's a very strong buy signal for me. So what you do is you wait till it pops above it, and then you buy it when it retraces down to here and put your stop down here. So that should be the stop line right here. This is on a daily chart though, so you'd wait for it to pop up above it, retrace back into it, and then buy at that level. That's how Oh, I didn't turn on. What am I thinking, guys? I gotta go and take a look at hmm, lean cattle. Let's just copy this. Create a new tab. Thing. My steak. Gotta find out how my steaks are doing. Oh, good. Nothing going on. Nothing going on in the sirloin market about live hogs. Well, we actually had a trade here in the live hogs. This would have been a buy right here, and it would have been a winner. See what our feeder cattle is running at. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on in feeders. Take a look at soybeans. Soybeans were technically long from this point right here where we're at the market right now. So let's put in a market buy limit here at that. See if we get back down there. What's that? Get out of town, man. I'm tired of low prices at the NASDAQ. Still not oversold in gold. No, it didn't get filled. All right, 10:07. Existing home sales came and went. In and went. NASDAQ's happy about it. Hmm. Yeah, all right, I gotta look up the Jim Morrison lyrics I was trying to sing. Roadhouse Blues. Yes, I was right about the lyrics. The future's uncertain and the end is always near. Roadhouse Blues, Jim Morrison, 1970. I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Well, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Future's uncertain and the end is always near. Let it roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long. What should we sing today, Matt? We got to sing some songs. I need some, I need some good vibes. No NQ today, huh? Where'd it go? I'd like to say that I bought right here at this magenta dot, but I didn't. That would have been impressive. That would have been impressive. MCL doing nothing. I don't know. It's just not doing anything here. 20 minutes to our gas report. Coin is waking up to new home sale, existing home sales. All right, Solana gone overbought. Oh, overfilled. All right, guys, we're long in the beans. Well, really, since we're long here, the target is right there. So let's do that. Let's go for the full one. Long in the beans, boys. Oh, we're gonna go to target. Come on now. Give me the beans. Beans of the soybean plant. One thing I like to look at is soybean oil. That tends to move a little bit more fluidly. YM. Oh, guys, look who just got a winner. Look at that rail right there. All y'all naysayers who say beans can't make no money in beans. $62.50 in beans. Got a 5-tick winner. All right, I was actually what I wanted to do. Go to soybean oil. There's uh, VL July soybean oil. What am I, psychic or what? Look at that. We had a great trade. Bada bing, bada boom. This one would have been good for $48 in the bean oil. All right. Well, I didn't catch that one. I used to trade it quite a bit. Oh man, gosh, I haven't looked at the future forex futures in a lot of time. Gotta look at the euro. That's a winner. I'm calling it a winner right here, going long because we went oversold. We got filled here. We hit target. That was a winner. That was the only one today. That would have been good for $75 per contract. Let's see if we got anything else interesting out here in the hinterlands. Oh, let's try heating oil. When that moves, that moves. Well, not much going on. This would have been a winner. We'll go short here. Well, I mean, it's good size spread, but definitely could have been a winner. Oh, good song. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this world of born. Riders on the storm. Oh, let's take a look at UB. UB. No, not really much. We haven't hit overbought until way back at in the morning here in Europe trading it. Gets a little chunky. Doesn't move too much, but we would have gone short here and you only get a tick. So not too much. Hmm. Switch to a 5 minute on bonds. Let's see. Yeah, you can change to off of the 1 minute chart if you really feel so inclined. I don't do it very often. Oh, okay. Well, you got 5 out of it. That's good. So this is a 5 minute chart of, wow, looky here. Dang, if we didn't get a nice trade yesterday. On a 5 minute chart of the UB, we would have gone short, yeah. And then target, yeah, $437. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can post in the live chat. You might need to post in the saved chat, in the saved video after it has been finished. I guess you can't do it in the live chat. I was able to post a comment in my video yesterday. I tested it based on what you said. Now, this is interesting. Maybe I should be watching the UB on a 5 minute chart. It can get a little boring. Don't get too many good setups in 5 minutes though. That's not overbought, oversold. Look at that, just flat, with nothing. So this would have probably been a loser. We went long here. If the target stop was here, we got stopped out if you did that. So the winner goes short right at that dot in the money there. This would have been, well, it wouldn't, that's a big risk. You're risking 938 here. I probably would not be interested in that. This is the 11th of April, so let's go down to a 1 minute and take a look way back to the 11th of April. Let's see how it played out on a 1 minute chart. So extension 62 lines, you have to put in the max bars. I do that to help reduce some of the computational load. Okay, I'll take a look at that nat gas in a sec here. Well, this, if you go along here, you just didn't quite make it. Here, you just didn't quite make your target. So it would have been a horrible day to trade the UB. let's take a look at nat gas. Yeah, it's moving up above the 100. If we do hit overbought and the tendency is oversold or downward, we have a winner right there. We might have something of interest. Too bad we didn't get oversold here because this was a really nice trade going long. All right, well, crude is still getting toward oversold. Let's go to I haven't looked at silver in a while. Silver actually would have been a good, well, I don't know, I wouldn't have gone short there. So this is actually you would have probably, if you wanted to trade it here, you go short right at that price and you would have gotten stopped out. That's a tight range. It did eventually break down and went hit the target. That was the only trade of the day. This would have been a much more interesting area for me because we're near oversold. That's a good position to go long. So that's silver. Well, look at that. We got a sell dot. Looky here. That would be my sell entry. Nat gas. Definitely doing something. You mentioned that, Matt. Hmm. Riding on the storm. Or he was a talented man, talented musician. Oh, crazy. Val Kilmer just passed away recently. He did an amazing job as Jim Morrison in a movie, right? Ten 23. 10-23, everybody. 23. Yeah. Got a new level in the micro NAS. Well, we just hit overbought here. That would be our short position. Copper is looking confused. Copper looking confused. You remember Ken Roberts, Matt? This would have been a good 1, 2, 3 bottom. Who can forget Ken Roberts? I wonder what he's doing nowadays. Triangle. Boom, boom, boom. That would have been a buy here, but then a nice retrace down into it and a pop up. That was a good buy. One, two, three top, 1, 2, 3 bottom. What a simple pattern. Would have been brilliant. All right. I don't know. I got a feeling that the equities are setting up for a. This is just too much buying. I think they're setting up for a nice retrace. 1026. 1026. Now there's also typically the 1030 reversal in crude oil. I don't really see it in our expectation though, so maybe it's not happening. So our expectation is up in copper. I would almost be going long here. Right at the 100, but this is a push down where they got fully rejected. I don't know. That's just complete speculation. Nat gas. There've been some really good nat gas trades in my life. Always fun. YM merrily on its way northward. We'll get a sell dot in nat gas. That holds true right there. Oh, coming up to some area of selling. Hmm. All right, well, we're nowhere near any sort of setup in that gas. We got to get first into an overbought, oversold region, and we're miles from that right now. Hmm. Riding on the storm. Do any more thinking about our discussion in Genesis? Because we don't have much trading going on here right now. We don't have too much going on. Missed that one. How come nobody told me to buy the YM right down here. Why not? Nobody gives me any info. We are truly overbought in the Nasdaq. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Ben Roberts. 10:30. Oh, look at gas. Look at that. You were right. They're running the price up. We are oversold in natural gas. Oversold in gas. Sold in natural gas. Oversold in gas. All right. Can't do anything with crude. Crude is going a little south. Copper just going back and forth. Still going up in YM. Hey, we are overbought. In the Russell. Still our dot. There's our new dot. New dot. Put in micro NASDAQ. Oh, this is an idea with trend trade. I like this. We're up expectancy. We have a retracement down to the 100. That would have been a good time to buy right there in that breakout. Boom. Meta. Something to think about, Matt. All right. Nat gas is markedly lower on the report. They must have too much nat gas out there. You got too much gas out in there. Don't look at me. If you point your finger at me, you probably got three fingers pointing back. Okay. Oh yeah. What did your dad say about this crazy little guy here? YM. YM is getting up again. What did they do? All right. I think this could be a really sharp sell signal in the Russell. Give it another minute or two to cook, but that's a good shot right here. So what did they do? And who are they? Oh, look at that. I probably shouldn't tell you guys this, but I thought this was a good buy right here when this bar closed at the 90-10 line. But that would have been very speculative. Copper's dead, silver's dead. Equities are going up. Even Tesla is up. There must be a silver lining to their 71% decline in net income. Oh, I'm so mean. There we go. We got our dot. Like I knew it was coming. We got our sell dot in the NASDAQ and the Y2K. Yeah, nothing else is going on here. Nat gas crawling back to its 100. Anything you're looking at, Matt, to trade? Because it's pretty much mm, not much going on, really. I'm waiting for this, but NASDAQ just does not want to retreat. Let's see. That could be. That could be. I know it's not a perfect one, but I'm going to use it as our next level. Go short. Once this open is the exuberance of the open is over, that happens right about here at 11. Well, right about now, I think we start getting back toward the 100. And the happiness of the buying frenzy might be over. Hmm. So, Russell is softening. The other equities are weakening a little bit. But let's take a look at the Russell. Let's take a look at Mr. Russell here. Buyers are there. Look at that. Buyers said, hell no. No, it's still too cheap. Buyers said, nope. Rude. Net gas. Just did not put in a buy signal. I mean, we could go down to like a 5 range chart too, but you can't do that on very easily on letter channels. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 do 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 do. All right, we got running out of time, 10:41. Running out of time. Too much time on my hands. Too much time on my hands. Do 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 do. 12 o'clock news blues. Do 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 do. On the afternoon soaps. Bottle of cold brew. Is it any wonder I'm not crazy? Is it any wonder I'm sane at all? Is it any wonder I got too much time on my hands and it's taking away from me. Time on my hands, much time on my hands, too much time on my hands. Hmm. Well, all right. We came close to our entry in the Russell. Buyer said no. Buyer said no. We might get another minute. We might get a sell signal here in the wine. Hmm. I don't know. I'm kicking around this idea. Kicking around this idea, Matt, because this is a possible level. This little ditsy doodle. Let's wait to see. Oh my goodness. What happened at 10:43 in the morning? What happened at 10:43? What happened? Do we have a nuclear war breakout somewhere? Are we in another war? Hmm. I don't know, man. That is just crazy. I'll put in a short here if we can get up there, crawl back up. What do you see going on, Matt? Here at the 10:43 market breakdown. Is it any wonder I've got too much time on my hands? Such a calamity, I've got too much time on my hands and it's taking away taken away from me. Get back to our live cattle. Not affected by the 1043 fall apart here. Let's go to lean hogs. Seem happy. We must have a night. Yeah. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer on the short here. Hold, recovered well. So you didn't tell me what your dad say about my position on Genesis. Hmm. About our muscle position. I'm interested. I'm interested. This is an 11. Well, looks like I'm late to the party, Matt. I'm late to the party. Oh, nice. What are you going short? Man, I missed out on that one. But we're coming back in. We just got a sell signal, a valid sell signal on micro here. I am going to put a sell order in. All right, I'm filled. Look at that. We might be going my way, brother. Dang, missed the Russell. Missed the Russell. Officially missed the Russell trade. Would have been a good one. But I was too chicken. Gotta be honest with you. Just too chicken. You gotta be gutsy if you want to trade markets. With the signal right there, had a couple other options to hit it. I did tell you I was interested in it, okay, right when it fell apart. So, oh, now we're going up, of course. Do 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 do. Is it any wonder I'm not crazy? I don't know, guys. I'm interested in this again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put that order in. I didn't miss the ruffle yet. I think this has got some possibilities here. All right, I got a couple of them filled. We are short in the Russell. Wait, I gotta put my OCO in. 5 minute 10. I stop there. Turn off my OCOs. Dosey dos. Let's see if we can get back down. Sell them off. Well, Matt, I might have done it. I might have been a brilliant trader. Let's see. And you doubted me. How could you? Oh, we're not out yet. We're not out yet, brother. NASDAQ is going the wrong direction. Yeah, that's not good. Yes, I'm not dogmatic either, honestly. I don't think I am anyway. Hmm. Come on now. You can go down. You can go down. Too much time on my hands. Too much time on my hands. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. All right, guys. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, so you went short on the ES. All right, well, I'm. All right, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, well, that's one. All right, guys. Well, hey, good news. I'm up 140 bucks on my trades today. I'm still holding on for this one. Why am I at 10? What am I doing? I don't want 10. Wow, that would have been a horrible mistake. I had 10. Go buy limit here. Buy stop there. Yeah, move my stop down to that level. Hmm. Too much time on my hands. Too much time on my hands. Oh, the NASDAQ is going to get me. That's all right if it gets me. I embrace getting get. No, I don't. All right, well, that took me out. Sometimes NASDAQ can do that to you. So I'm pretty much at break even today. Just did not go my way today too much, but you know what? Could have been an awful lot worse. All this craziness here. Well, looky here. Crude dropped into oversold, immediately bounced out. That would have been a good buy signal right here. And Matt, we're coming up on the 11 o'clock hour. I'm going to be wrapping it up here because I got to get ready for my lunch. My Culver's burger and fries. Yes, I have a French fry addiction. I do. My wife is talking me through counseling. My French fry habit. This is an interesting spot in a micro NASDAQ. What do you think? I'm going to put in a sell limit here. I like being tucked right in there. See if I can get back 100 or $2. All right, so we're short again. Buy limit here, buy stop here. And I have got to get going here, but it has been a super pleasure again being with you. I wish you all the best. God loves you. He's on the throne. He cares about you. He's thinking about you. So reach out to him. It says, search for him while he may be found. And that is an important thing to do. Markets are changing, ever changing, but God is not. And he loves you and he will never change. Matt, it's been a pleasure chatting with you. I wish you all the best in your day. Go out and grab a Culver's burger if you can. And we had a couple winner. No, we had what? One winner. We had the YM winner. I had some ones that I didn't take earlier in the day. This one was a winner. We had a crude oil trade earlier in the morning. That was a winner. Right here was a winner. Right here was a winner. So a couple of them, but I just wasn't here for them, so I didn't take them. But then, I just picked up a bunch of bad trades. Copper got me. Yep, copper was a loss here. But I did okay in the M2K. That was a winner. Went short there, got out there. NASDAQ is plummeting to its death. What's the chance of it going to a zero? What if the stock market becomes worthless? Ain't gonna happen today, I don't think. All right, Matt, hey, it's been a pleasure coming up on 11. I wish you all the best. Be well, everybody. God bless you all. And stay safe. Have a good day.